There is casting backlash for the 50 Shades of Grey movie. So Charlie Hunnam, you guys know him from Sons of Anarchy. He plays Jax. And then the girl, Dakota Johnson. I wasn't really familiar with who she was, but she's Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson's daughter. They are playing Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele. Now, a lot of the fans are not happy. Some of them have even protested. One of the petitions that is being circulated has garnered 10,000 signatures, and on it they're asking the producers to replace their official selections with Matt Bomer as Christian Grey and Alexis Bledel, you guys know her from Gilmore Girls, as Anastasia Steele. So now the film's producer, Dana Brunetti, addressed the backlash on Twitter. He tweeted, "There's a lot that goes into casting that isn't just looks, talent, availability, the desire to do it, chemistry with the other actor, etc." He continues to tweet, "So if your favorite wasn't cast, then it is most likely due to something on that list. Keep that in mind while hating and keep perspective." Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Naked auditions, awkward.
At least it wasn't Affleck.
50 Shades of yay.
50 Shades of hey, Charlie. Really happy about the Charlie Hunnam casting because I'm
really.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I love Sons of Anarchy, and he's so hot, hot, hot.
And you love 50 Shades of Grey.
I do. Okay, so first let's talk about that. So have you guys read the books?
I stopped halfway and
Why?
I couldn't do it anymore.
Too sexy.
It was too hot for me. I had to stop.
Yeah, Brie was like, I didn't think I could get too aroused.
I had
but
to
it
stop
happened.
because the flight attendant was like, you can't do that in here. So I was like, okay.
I loved all 3 of the books. I read them back to back like a crazy person. But let me just preface this. I'm a fan of like all series. So
Back to back, incidentally, is one of the moves they teach you in 50 Shades of Grey.
But in all honesty, I was really into like the Anne Rice, books when I was in elementary school, and then Harry Potter in high school, and Twilight in college, and then Hunger Games, and what's the other one? Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. So I love all of those, but I really am a fan of this series. Did you guys read them?
No, I mean my dog downloaded a sample.
Nice.
But I didn't love
Deviant
it.
dog.
It's not Shakespeare. I think this backlash is kind of ridiculous. It's like look at him without a shirt and imagine that.
It's
and
much
I'll
more
see
than
that.
You're saying that this is not Shakespeare? You're saying that he's my very own Christian Grey flavor popsicle? He's soft and hard at once, like steel encased in velvet. And surprisingly tasty. You're saying that that isn't Shakespeare?
It's not literary genius by any means, but I really loved it. I gravitated towards their relationship, and I loved just everything about it, and I loved Christian Grey.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm upset that people are upset about this because the thing is, they had to audition for this. You didn't just look at them and they got the part. Like there were thousands of people that auditioned for this. These were the choices that they picked, so we have to honor and respect it. Because obviously they were the best people for the job.
First of all, let's talk about some of the casting choices and we can go down the road. As far as Anastasia Steele, I just don't see Dakota Johnson as Anastasia in my mind.
Do you know much of Dakota Johnson?
No, I don't.
See, that's the thing. I get it.
Did you read the book?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, Brad, that's hot. Oh my God, you have a little Christian Grey in you?
Sure, why not?
It's impossible for men to not read the books and not get some Christian Grey in them. So.
I'd like to think there's a little Christian Grey in all of us.
2 very big points for
What is
Ben.
it? Just like be kind of mean to her.
No.
Kind of make her bleed. Whatever. That happens anyway.
The first book he comes off monstrous, but it's a Beauty and the Beast trilogy. Like as the second and the third unravel, he's not so monstrous.
And they get more into bestiality as it goes on.
So she changes him.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the previous casting choices. Okay, so apparently this is all speculation. Some of the actors that were considered for the role of Christian Grey was Ryan Gosling. That would have been amazing.
Too expensive.
Henry Cavill. That would have been, he actually looks more like Christian Grey than
I think he's too strong.
Charlie
now.
Hunnam. Okay, Matt Bomer definitely looks like Christian Grey in my mind. He would have been great. Okay, Ian Somerhalder. I get the eyes, but he's too pretty for Christian Grey.
I think he's too pretty.
Yes.
I like this guy though. I like Charlie Hunnam.
I love Charlie Hunnam.
I do too, because I saw this movie when I was younger with him and Katie Holmes, and it was really creepy, and they had sex up against the wall, and it creeped me out. So he's perfect.
That's the goal.
Perfect. And then for girls, Elizabeth Olsen, meh.
She's a good actress. She's good.
Lily Collins, no. Shailene Woodley, I thought that would have been a good one.
no.
Really?
I think she's too cool.
Emma Watson would have been fantastic, but there's
She's
no
so
way.
too good for
It's
that.
not going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I really liked Amanda Seyfried. I thought she would have been great.
I don't know.
Bummed down with like baby brown hair.
Yeah, but I like the Dakota Johnson thing because the whole idea behind the character of Anastasia is that she's kind of lost in everything, and the fact that Dakota Johnson hasn't acted in like 15 years.
Alexis
had a bit
Bledel,
part,
of course, was a
right?
big fan favorite. Alexis Bledel, and I thought she would have been great. I think she still appears
I don't
pretty
know.
young
I think
now.
she's too
does.
smart. She comes off as too smart.
Were you guys surprised that so many people reacted this way? Bree, you were, but at the same time, has this?
You know what? They said the same thing about Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart in Twilight.
You're right, and Ben
That's
Affleck.
some of the
we
best
see
acting I've ever seen.
ever. We see all the backlash with Ben Affleck you brought up with
Yes.
Batman. So do you think that this has always occurred and we just weren't aware of it because social media wasn't around, or is it just people are more vocal now?
I think people are more invested now in series than they ever have been. And they have a way to actually announce their dissatisfaction.
They always did. Let's live journal, rest in peace. Okay. That exists.
Okay, what do you guys think about the casting choices for Christian Grey and Anastasia Steele? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who do you think should have played each of them if you've read the books? I think Brett and I are the only. And John, in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.